All right, so here's the thing, right? It's Saturday, and yeah, it's just the weather's starting to look up here in the UK, and here's a few things I've been thinking, right? So I don't know, I just celebrated my birthday the other day, and one of the things I've been thinking about a lot is just things like work, where I want to be with work, the future, sort of like retirement plans, where me and the family want to live. And obviously I want to make sure that whatever my kids, wherever they go to university, when they get to 18 or whatever, right, I want them to have the options, right? So whether we've got some assets, and then obviously they'll be going to school, and then when they finish school and go to university and stuff, I want it to be like, I want them to have the opportunity to say, well, hang on a second. Um, um, I'm just fixing my camera there. I want them to be able to have the options, right? Deciding whether they want to go to university, if they want to go to university, or if, it's a case where, you know, they don't want to go to university. They want to just do their own thing. And I think a big component of this, I think, as parents or for anyone, is you've got to have options, right? So one of the things I've been thinking about myself is, or for myself, is what do I want my investments to look like? What do I want my properties to look like? You've got to have options. You've got to have assets. And one of those assets obviously is like real estate. So it's like, if you've got a house or whatever, then it gives you options. But then also if you've got investments, like I've been looking a lot at like things like another stock exchange, and sometimes it feels like it's a bit of a hard thing to get your head around. But really, all you got to do is start investing, whether it's £20 a week or £20 a month, £30, right? So I read somewhere like the S&P 500 has returned maybe an average of 8%. Don't quote me on that. I may be off my figures and stuff, but things like this, the S&P 500 or the Vanguard. I focus a lot on things like the Vanguard, or Vanguard S&P 500, and Vanguard. The other one's called Vanguard. I think it's called Vanguard Life. And these are all accumulator type stocks, right? So it's just like whatever profit you make, that goes back straight into into the stock. And obviously, when you invest in something like S&P 500 and Vanguard Life accumulator, I mean, any of those types of um, stocks. I won't go too much into the difference of it because we end up in a rabbit hole. This was just like a quick video for Saturday morning. But all those two particular